So we're eating all of these things all the time. There's nothing in meat. And then the vegans and vegetarians say, oh, yes, but it was all pumped full of antibiotics and hormones. And it's all, no, it's a ruminant animal. And so they get rid of these things, even if they have them injected, like the hormones and the antibiotics, which, if it's organic and grass fed, it doesn't happen anyway. But even the stuff that isn't, there's a hell of a lot less put into them than they say there is. You know, the vegans say there is, like it's a whole load of great toxic animal walking around. It's nothing like that. They have livers to get rid of this stuff, which plants don't. If you spray some glyphosate on a plant, it's there and you eat it. You know, if a cow gets injected with some hormones or antibiotics, it gets dissipated through the system. It's much better to have a cow that, hasn't had that kind of thing. It's much better. And I wish all farming was like that. But unfortunately, it's not. But still, you've got maybe, two toxins in meat at the most in very, very small quantities that probably do you no harm. Whereas in vegetables, they're undiluted. You know, you got these plant toxins already. And I think some of the plants, I think it's hilarious, the thing about broccoli, that it's too toxic even for itself. That like when you snap a glow stick, and then the chemicals combine and then it lights up and it kind of glows. Um, and it's the same with broccoli. You know, when you actually bite into it, some of those chemicals are mixed to make even worse toxins as part of its defense. And I think that's hilarious when you point out that, people go, oh, well, I love my broccoli. And most people don't actually. What they like is broccoli with a whole load of butter on it. They don't really like broccoli on its own. Some people say they do, but very few. Mostly with me, it was just something to put a load of butter on. But when you think that you're biting into it and creating even worse toxins than when it was on your plate, that's amazing. I love it. I think it's hilarious, finding all this sort of stuff out, just how much we've been lied to. It's incredible, really. We have Ben and I were part of sort of four people. There was Graham Norbury and Jeremy Ayres as well, who wrote the Red Pill Food Revolution, which was a sequel to the Red Pill Revolution book. And in that, Ben put together most of the words. He's an amazing writer, and it goes through all the ways that we've been fooled, over the centuries, and why this has happened and what's happened with the elites and all the lies we've been told. And it's a great book for people.